One of China's economic pillars, its housing market is losing steam and it's making some people very nervous. Prices have come down by around 10% on average across the country since the start of the year. China's central bank is the latest to announce measures designed to reinvigorate the sector. The ABC's Fern reports from Beijing.
Feng and Zhao are a young couple trying to make it in the big smoke. They live in a rented apartment far from the city where both of them work. It's cheaper living here, but there's a trade-off. They have to spend an hour traveling to the office on Beijing's extremely congested subway.
Whenever I have to change trains at the subway station, it's so crowded I often see people crying or fighting. Sometimes they accidentally drop their mobile phone onto the train tracks.
The couple are in the market for their first home, but it's looking increasingly unattainable because 33-year-old Zhao Feng says property prices in the Chinese capital rebounded after the country's Reserve Bank recently made mortgages cheaper for second home buyers.
The prices of some properties in Beijing went up by about 18,000 Australian dollars on the day of the announcement.
It's too early to say if this latest move has succeeded in reinvigorating the sluggish property market elsewhere across the country. Prior to this announcement, sales were down by around 10% nationwide. In August, property prices fell in all but 2 cities monitored by the Chinese Statistics Bureau. That includes Beijing and Shanghai. Haifeng crunches numbers for China's biggest real estate website, Feng.
It now takes around 15 months to sell a property in Beijing. Last year it only took between 6 to 7 months. The level of unsold stock is causing some stress from a short-term perspective.
The health of the Chinese real estate industry is scrutinized by analysts inside and outside the country because of its sheer size, which is estimated to be around 16 to 25% of the country's GDP. It has direct implications for countries like Australia that supply the raw materials necessary for construction.
Some observers are extremely worried about the effect the slowdown will have on the Chinese economy, the second largest in the world. They don't know if and how much further prices will fall by and how long it may last. But Haifeng believes these fears are overblown.
I don't think we have to be overly concerned. The main reason is because China's real estate prices have risen steadily over the past few years, and very quickly too, especially between 2009 and 2013. So this correction is not necessarily a bad thing for the entire real estate market.
Zhao Feng and Feng say they have no plans to leave the Chinese capital, even though the cost of living is rising rapidly. They see their future here. Haifeng, Late Line.